Cap, hey, you came. I know, I'm just happy you're here. Good morning. I hope you're feeling well rested. And if you're not, don't worry, our coffee will perk you right up. Guaranteed. Would you like a cup? Wonderful. And how about some breakfast? Surprise you? That's a lot of pressure to put on a girl, but I'll see what I can do. Also, I'm really glad you stopped by again. Especially after last night. I'm just gonna get your coffee, excuse me. Alright, here you are. 1 coffee and a plate of banana coconut muffins. They're fresh and warm. First batch I made this morning. They're pretty popular, so they go rather quickly. I hope you'll like them. If not, of course, I'll get you something else. You like them? Good, I'm glad. Do you mind if I sit with you for a minute? I really enjoyed sitting up and talking with you last night. I honestly didn't expect the conversation to go so late into the night again, but I'm not complaining. That was the best night I've had in a long time. Your company is top-notch, Captain. Your crew is very lucky. Ah, come now. I'm sure they would agree, even if they don't always say so. Speaking of, how are they doing? Enjoying the town and all it has to offer? Fantastic. I'm sure they really appreciate the downtime before heading out again. Honestly, Captain, these past few days, spending time with you, it's been unreal and so wonderful. I'm happy to have met you. I know you'll be gone soon, and I just... Do you want to go for a walk? Well, Gillian is here today, and I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Yeah? Alright. Hey, Gillian, cover for me? No. You're the best. I owe you one. It's really nice out today. Not too hot, a perfect breeze. You'll be leaving soon, won't you? When? Tomorrow. Oh, I understand. You gotta get back out there. The sea is your home, and I'm sure you have a lot of work to do. Maybe I can make you some things for your trip. A few treats you can take along with you. Only if you'd want, of course. You could share them with your crew. Won't share them? Why not? Are they so good you'd hoard them all for yourself? Ah, Cap, you make me blush. but I'll make you some, and you don't have to share them, though it would be the nice thing to do. But you're the captain after all. You make the rules. No one can make you do anything you don't want to. No matter how hard they tried, I don't see you being moved unless you want to be. Is there anywhere you'd like to go to spend your last day? The ship? Oh, alright. I'm sure there is a lot you need to prepare, and you want me to come with you? Cap, I haven't stepped foot on a boat in I'm not even sure how long. Isn't it against some kind of rule or superstition? I am certainly no sailor. Ah, well, that's true. I did say you make the rules, didn't I? I guess being captain has its perks, eh? Alright, I'll give it a go. Lead the way. Gosh, it seems much bigger up close. Nervous? No, of course not. I see ships all the time. I just haven't been on one since I was a kid. You did a good job with the repairs. I can barely tell there was ever anything wrong. If I didn't know better, I wouldn't have guessed that it sustained the damage that it did. But that's just how it goes when you care about something so much, I suppose. You take care of her and she'll take care of you. Her being the ship, of course. I hear boats referred to so often as she that sometimes it just kinda slips out before I realize it. You said your father raised you to sail. I'm sure he taught you all about how to take care of the ship and the people aboard it. You're a good captain and a good person. I'm sure he's very proud. Yes. My father, he was also a sailor. And he was a good man. A good dad. But he died at sea. It was a really bad storm. The captain had gotten hurt, so he took it upon himself to help everyone get back below deck safely. But, he didn't make it himself. Everyone else, though, they made it back because of him. He saved those people. He was a hero. I know that, but it's hard sometimes. I actually tried to sail, to be like him. And I was okay. I could go circles around the island. But once we were past the horizon, once I was out there with nothing but open water on every side of me, I froze, and I panicked, and all I could think about was my father, adrift out there in the darkness alone, until he sank. I went back to land, and I never left it again. This is the first time I've stepped foot on a ship since. No, it's okay. Really, with you here, I feel safe. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have talked about that. Thank you for everything, for being here with me, for just spending your time with me. I'm sure there are a lot of other things you could have done that might have been more fun or productive, but thank you for just being there, talking with me, opening up to me and letting me do the same. I've never felt so safe. But that's enough from me, I think. I don't mean to make it odd. Right, so how about it? Are you all set for your journey then? Other than missing one large basket of very delicious baked goods from yours truly. That's good. How about your crew? Are they ready? Good. It's good to be prepared. I see. So I take it they really enjoyed their time here. Well, I am happy to hear that. Windfall does pride itself on being a fantastic host to all those that pass through, which I'm really glad you did. Although it's unfortunate it had to happen because of the damages you had. I am really glad to have met you. A tour. A grand tour of the ship from the captain themselves. How did I catch such a lucky break? Alright, I'll bite. You lead, I'll follow. It's a bit dark down here. No, I'm not afraid of the dark. Whatever gave you that impression? I'll just hang really close to you. Not because I'm scared of the dark, but I just don't want to trip or anything. You know the layout far better than me. You know, the ships always seem so much bigger on the inside. Far roomier than I ever anticipate them to be. Is that where the crew sleeps? That's not too shabby, actually. Of course, I don't know much from experience, but from what I've heard, they've got it pretty made. Which bunk is yours? Ah, right. The captain gets their own quarters. Very fancy, I imagine. No, I couldn't possibly. Well, it's not that I wouldn't want to, I just don't want to intrude on your personal space. You know? That's your space, your retreat, your oasis. I wouldn't want to encroach upon that. Are you sure? Alright, then I'd love to. It's really nice. Not that I thought it wouldn't be. It's just cozier than I expected. Maybe, but it has everything you'd need. A dresser, a bed, and a desk, from which to conduct your captainy business. These things here. Is this a collection of sorts? Just a few things you found on your journeys that you were fond of then? And that's really nice. I can't imagine how much work goes into doing what you do, and how much stress there must be as well. Having a few things around you which remind you to be happy and calm, in my opinion, are really valuable. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to ogle your things. It's just that this is, well, it's beautiful. I've never seen something so colorful before. Can you tell me what it is? Firefly. It's certainly not like any firefly I've ever seen. A forest firefly. Now that you mention it, I believe I have heard of them before. Small mystical creatures that emit bursts of light in all different colors, as beautiful as a rainbow. I never knew they actually existed, though I suppose someone so well-traveled like yourself has probably run into a few things once thought fabled. Will it be all right in the jar? Ah, I see. So I guess this little guy has been sailing on adventures with you for a long time. Does he have a name? Oh, well, perhaps he should. I know that's kinda silly, I guess. But it is hypnotic. I can't imagine all the beautiful things you've seen. And all the ones you still will, of course. Perhaps you could tell me about them. I mean, maybe, if you want, you could write to me. Really? Yes, I would definitely write you, of course. If you want me to. I would love to. It's settled then. You can write as little or as often as you'd like, and I will always answer. Of course, I will try not to overload you too much. I don't want you drowning in my stationery, but... What? You want me to drown you in letters? Well, I don't know about that. I think you'd get pretty sick of me before long, and I certainly want to avoid that. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Captain. You'll make me blush. Again. And I'm starting to think you're doing it on purpose. If you're not careful, I might... No, never mind. It's nothing. Do you mind if I sit for a moment? Thank you. I'll miss you, Cap. The time we've spent together. It's been perfect. I don't think anything else could ever compare. Oh, yes, of course. You can ask me anything. Intimidating? No, I never found you intimidating. I mean, sure, you have a very commanding presence, but never in a bad way. Maybe my opinion doesn't have much sway. I know I'm probably the least intimidating and commanding person I've ever met. But I never felt anything ill around you. In fact, I don't think I've ever felt safer than when around you. Like I said, you're a good person and that shines through. Nothing about you is off-putting to me. Some things I might find curious, the scars and the tattoos, but those things are just part of you, and they come with stories. Stories that were earned, and maybe one day I'll earn the honor to hear some of them. But since that first night we spent together, I've only ever felt good around you. Maybe a little nervous, but still in a good way. It's like butterflies in my chest. It's not something that I've ever really felt before, but I know that it's good. Do I make you nervous, Captain? I never would have guessed so. You're very composed. But I won't lie, knowing that it makes it stronger. I know you have to go. I know that, but saying goodbye to you is one of the hardest things I think I've ever done. And while I wish we could have more time, I am never going to forget the time that we did have. How it felt, what it meant to me, what you meant to me. That feeling, I'll hold on to it. The way you made me feel. That's it, Captain. That's my lighthouse. I know in the morning we have to say goodbye. But tonight, your last night, our last night. Please, Captain, share it.